everybody, and welcome back to my story. I know it's been a few days since I've uploaded, but I really needed to take a moment to concentrate on 539 Productions and get that channel rolling again. I ended up taking a few weeks off from 539 Productions just because the weather was so terrible in this area. It went from freezing cold and everything covered in snow and ice, and then the rain came and warmed everything up to the 60s almost and melted everything, causing flooding and other issues. And then within 2 days it started snowing again and dropped back down to almost 10 degrees, and so now everything is frozen again, and it's just made it incredibly difficult to get anywhere. You never know what the conditions are gonna be. It could be, you know, completely frozen. It could be snow on top of really terrible mud. It just makes everything 10 times as dangerous, especially when you're having these huge 40, 50 degree temperature fluctuations. And then on top of all these dangerous road conditions, you have the wind. So it's been rough, to say the least. It's kind of late outside right now, but I did this for a very specific reason. It definitely looks like I'm going to be able to get to it, so that is really good news. I wasn't sure if it would be accessible. The last time that I tried to do this location, it was completely inaccessible, and so I had to give up completely. Which is pretty cool because the last time I was here I filmed at sunset, and it's going to be pretty close to sunset. I'm not sure how good the actual sunset's going to look anyway, but we're going to have some really beautiful lighting. Alright, welcome back. I just finished up that Explorer. Turned out really well. A lot of fun to do in the snow, and it was great to come back here and see it in a little bit different of a light. It was kind of neat during the winter because a lot of the trees and bushes don't actually have leaves on them, so you can see just how many graves are actually hidden inside a lot of these places that you just can't see into during the summer. So many of them are thorn bushes that you really just can't get in there and see exactly what's in there, or even reach the camera in there too far just because it's so thick. I would have loved to have stayed a little bit longer. However, it turns out that I had actually forgotten my gloves, and my hands were absolutely freezing. But overall, I'm not really disappointed because I still felt it turned out incredibly well. So I apologize again at the gap, but like I said, I really needed to concentrate on 539 Productions for a minute, and you know, 539 Productions is really what makes all of this possible. And so, you know, it is obviously still my dream to have a daily channel, but if that means that, you know, my main channel is going to suffer, then I will gladly take a small break. But in the future, it's not going to be as much of a problem. It's just getting started here. It's a little bit rougher. So it's just a process. But like I said, eventually it's going to be a completely daily channel, and won't affect 539 Productions, and in fact will end up being the beginning of something much greater even. Again, I'll put it out there. I've been thinking about the whole idea of Twitch, so let me know below what you think about that. I really didn't get much feedback the last time I mentioned it. And if you really don't know anything about Twitch and you want to let me know that too, that's actually good for me to know too, because, you know, if no one on here really cares, then, you know, it's not something I'm gonna mess with right now. Let me know either way what you think. Well, everybody, it's actually the next day, and so it's actually the same day. I realized that I forgot to film an outro So I decided to bring you out with me real quick while I popped out to the gas station and film one now. But I'm kind of glad that I forgot in a way, because I wanted to thank all of you that followed through the link in the most recent 539 video and ended up subscribing to the channel. Thank you all so much, and I hope that you enjoy everything that you see over here. And don't forget, if you're a fan of Snapchat, I also am starting to do Snapchat now, especially for any last minute updates. So if a video is going to be late, or I'm going to put up a bonus video, or something's about to happen, I will probably notify everybody utilizing that tool from here on out. Also be using Twitter as well, but I find that I'm starting to like Snapchat a little bit better. Make sure to chime in on the Twitch debate if you're interested, and let me know what you think there. Other than that, I'm still looking forward to hopefully getting out next weekend for a really big trip, and I'm meeting up with a few friends of the 539 Productions channel. That being said, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a great rest of your night. If you haven't subscribed yet, and this is the first time that you're seeing me, make sure that you hit that old subscribe button, and make sure to check out the 539 Productions channel as well for some great adventure travel. And to the rest of you, I will see you in the next one.